Tier 3, the finale, here at Brazil. Who will be the last winner of the season? Or who will take the last pole of the season? We will have to wait and see. As I need to. So, Alper is, I think, the first one out. It looks like. No, his teammate. His Bleak Wash is also the first one out, followed by his teammate. So the Ferrari's out first. And Sparks Bros crashed out. Oh no, he's not crashed out, he is. Sorry, pits. Don't know why I played crashed out. Alper's opted to go out in the mediums. So is Patrick and Jack Imac. So a few Patrick's on the mediums. A few people choosing the mediums. Thrasher and Aaron Ocon are racing today. Two drivers I know well from Tier 4. It'll be interesting to see how these guys do. I say them two are in the Mercedes, but ran a border with Blue Bosch of his lap here. He's on the soft. As we head down to turn 1. A DRS wing open. Getting that speed. I think it's the Senna S's. That's what they're called. Unless he's left. I will try and get him back in. Blue Gogi's left. Alright, guys, back on board with Blue Bosch 16.7 for a Sector 1 time. We will see what Sector 2 time is in a few seconds. He's kept it valid so far. He obviously on purple, but 51.3. See Apex nicely now. Now the run to the line. There's little kinks in the street where sometimes people can lose it. And now across the pit lane. He moves close to the wall as he can. He sets a 1.79. Alper is invalidated. The next part is Elfin Starfish in the Red Bull, also in the softs, at 56.0 for his Sector 2 time. So I can't remember that. Yeah, he's a lot slower. I think he might have made a mistake on his lap. Actually no, there's Jack Imac on the. Oh wait, no, this one is him. Tony, son. Sets a 1.75, goes quickest. Jack Imac on the mediums sets a 1.83, goes third fastest. And waiting for the next guys to set their laps. MNK Boy goes third for 1.81. And UBR20 Nico comes to the line now. Actually, I think he goes fifth quickest. As V goes quickest with a 1.74 on the softs, 1.10, and Simon's gone third with a 1.76. So the two AlphaTauris up as strong as Blue Gogi is left again. I'll try and get Blue Gogi back in. As Elfin Starfish has now set the pole lap of 1.75. So, not 1.75, 1.73. So it's quite close to the top here. As Patrick also set lap to go 9th as well. Who else is on the lap here? Fresh as well. Fresh I didn't see, he's also a tier 4 driver. Quick one at that as well. Who's close to the line? Nico goes pole with a 1.71. Almost 2 tenths quicker than Elfin Starfish in second. as Aaron Ocon goes P9 with a 192. And Ty's F1 goes 6 with a 178. So the laps are starting to flood in here. Davis is not on the lap, no. Fresh is on the lap though. See what Fresh can do. As I said, a pretty quick driver in tier 4. Here he comes to the line. Where can he put Alfa Romeo? He can go P10 with a 191. 8 tenths off the next driver. But still time to improve on that lap. Davies is on the lap, but I'm pretty sure he did. Was quite slow on that lap. When we rode involved him, he was somewhat slowing down. So currently, Keep You Under Training Nico is on pole for the final race of the season. Elfin Starfish, the second. The third, 2024. With 11 minutes remaining, still all to play for. I don't know, I think, yeah, so, Nico has won. I don't know if he's won the championship, I don't know. But, yeah, he only went out on the last year. Aaron Ocon. Davis is on the last year. Inner Williams on the softs. 50.9 for 6 at 2. That is purple, but we don't know because the game lies to us a lot. This now comes up, is running, well, not running, driving to the line here. Quick as he can get, close to the barrier. Goes P5 with a 175. And another driver, which I couldn't see here. Hello, mates. Bosch is on the lap here. Whether he will be able to improve in his time, that's what we'll see. I thought he was going to go into the back of Alpha then. Like I did Kyle in Imola last week. But we don't talk about that. It's now he comes to the end of Sector 2. What will his Sector 2 time be? He is up on his Sector 2 time, but just not by much as Patrick. Patrick gets really quite in the way there. And I wonder if that's hindered Bosch's lap. He comes to the line. He goes quickest, well, not quickest, quicker than his personal best, but just not enough. Anyone? No one's really on the lap. Gotta find someone in there. Who's close to crossing the line? There's Alfred Starfield on the lap here, so we can see if man currently in P2, 2 times still was a man for some emphasis. He has gone purple, Sector 1. Let's run over Alfred Starfish here to see if he can put his car ahead of Nico for now, but there is about like 9 minutes left in the session. So, up the hill. This is the corner. Oh, and he's invalidated. That was very tight validation as well. Tony Sun's on the lap here. Through the S's. Easy to invalidate that part of the track. But he has not done that. Kunesso probably absolutely shot himself there. Tony Sun's right in front of him. A 16.6 for his Sector 1 time. It has improved on his personal best one. As his Alpez has gone 7th, I'm pretty sure. Joseph, I think, is a set lap as well. And now through the left-hander up the hill a bit to where Alex Albon and Hamilton had their crash in 2019. And now down the hill. 6.2 time over 50.7, 2 times up on his Sector 2 time from earlier. Now coming up to the line. Let's see what that Tonyson can do here in ABS. Tier 3, he sets a 1.7.3, puts his car second on the grid. The doggy cutting some grass there. course. There's Nico sets a 1.6.9, and that has came out of nowhere. 4 times quick, he's just making his own time, and literally just in his own league right now. No one seems to be able to get close to Nico. It's thrashing a lot. See if he sets a 51.9 in sector 2. See what he can do. He goes up the hill towards the line. He will be able to set his first lap of the session. He goes P16. Actually, it was 7 up on the sector 1 time, I believe. Now let's see if he can go. It's Cameron. Oh no, I didn't see this. Cameron has just gone second with a 1.7.1. So Cameron looks like the closest man to be battling. Nico's Fresh has also gone 8th. We'll go back to Patrick here. He was 3 seconds. I think he did make a mistake on his stop, obviously. He goes P14. So Cameron is second now alongside Nico. Tony's on in 3rd and Alpha Staff in 4th. And Dave is on up here. He's in P5, it's P6, sorry. 1.10 on that sector 2 time. He's got Grimnestro just ahead of him. He might be getting a bit of a toll off him here, but Grimnestro will probably be pulling into the pit. So he's not. Is Grimnestro on the lap? He is. And Grimnestro goes 17th. And Davis goes 2 times quicker to put himself above V. And only 0.003 of a second off Elfin Starfish, so close between them two. I mean, it's close between Tony Sun, Elfin Starfish, and Davey. It's not even tenth separating them, less than a tenth. There's a lot of drivers in the garage, so Patrick's on another lap. As he heads to the line now. Up to the line, what would he say? It's a lot slower time than what he set. Jack Ironmark, I mean, Purple Sector 2 had, obviously again, the game lies always, but here comes Jack. Oh, I thought he might be involved then, he looks quick. He goes P3 with a 1.72. Woo, he's put himself up there. He has put himself up there. Blue Dog is now retired. That was, in the exit of turn 2, I believe. See there, he must have. I think he's lost it there. Vanessa's on lap here, so we'll see what he can do. He's down in his sector 1 time. The Alpha Locks ahead of Vanessa's, then Alpha Rail lanes on fast. It is. It's fresh. Up the hill now. Four minutes left of the session now. This is where the laps are very important. As Grimnestro will lose at the back end, and that's definitely not going to help his lap as Davis is retired now. I do believe that was in the pits. Elfin Starfish on the out lap here. So we're right on board with him. We've rode on board with him already when he went P2. Wait, was that? Was Davis's camera on track? It might have been. Anyway, Elfin. Here he comes. To start his lap. And I guess the apex is done nicely. He hasn't got too much where he can invalidate. And now heading towards, I believe this is turn 4, the left-hander. 10th up on his sector 1 time. Gets the apex again and a good exit to benefit it now. Heading up the hill to start sector 2 properly, whereas there's all these. Sector 2 is very just technical corner out of the circuit. He gets out of the way nicely there. There's now everyone's coming out again do their lap with 2 minutes left. Don't want to leave too late. Obviously, Brazil is a short track, so you can leave a bit later than some other tracks is now. Elfyn Starfish comes to finish in Sector 2 time. He is 4 tenths up. He's on a flying lap right now. Can he put himself into the 106s here in Brazil at Interlagos? He comes up to the line. Elfyn Starfish goes pole by a whole tenth. And what does Nico have? Or Nico respond to with that? V now is on the lap. There's a lot of traffic in front, and I think is that the reason why they're all abandoning laps? Maybe Alpers now. He's in P10, probably looking to improve off that lap and put himself higher up now. Takes a lot of curb there, a lot more than what Elfyn Starfish take on his 168. He goes. He's less than a tenth up on his Sector 1 time, but maybe Sector 1 was good. Maybe he made a mistake in Sector 2 or 3. Now in Sector 2, you see on the map, there's a lot of cars in Sector 2. Including Mercedes of Aaron Ocon, who might have had a mistake or something. He kept well out the way though of Alper. I think it's off his off. Oh, anyway, coming now towards in Sector 2. It's been like a pretty alright Sector 2. Oh, as I say that though, the commentator's curse. I believe with Bosch goes P9. I think Alper has been struck by the commentator's curse. But this is where we all want to see Nico and Cameron, the 2 Red Bulls versus the Haas, who is going to take pole here. I mean, don't rule out Jack Imac or anyone really. Tony Sons could get one. Oh, as Cameron is slowing down his lap. Nico is not though. Joseph has gone off. I don't really know if that's a purpose retirement, but anyway. Nico now. He's gone past Cameron with fresh tyres in the pits. Let's see what Nico can set, because Nico will be one on that pole. He won't go down without a fight. He's only got 20 odd seconds left, so he needs to get this lap done. He's less than a 10 foot. This looks like he could take snatch pole away from Starfish here. But it all depends on these final corners. Oh, I don't know if he's going to validate there. Up to the line. Nico takes pole with a 168. Elfyn Starfish can't. I don't think we'll be able to respond. Cameron though, can he try and respond? Jack Imac goes P3 with 170. Tony Sons also on the lap. Felipe Boss is retired, and this is gonna be where it's hard for me to see who's where. Cameron's up quicker than what his Sector 1 time was. MK Boy finishes P10. Up the hill we go with Cameron. Crusher's retired in the pits. Don't rule anyone out of this pole position, because anyone could take it. V's just gone P3. Tony Son now. It's screwing on the exit there, but whatever. He's going to try and push as hard as his car can go to see if he can take P1 away from Nico. Ooh, he was a bit slower then on his lap. Jack Imac though, he's still on his lap. Oh no, Cameron's also, no. Cameron, can he go quicker? Cameron goes P4 with a 6.9, 1/10 separating the whole top 4. And I think that is probably over. Unless Jack Imac, no, yeah, that is probably over. And what an exciting qualifying. The battle for pole between Elfyn Starfish and Nico. V also saying a 169 to put himself up as a P3. Cameron also saying a 169 to put himself in 4th position. And that was a very exciting qualifying in Tier 3 today. It's gymnastics on. It's in Cremnestro, Messi in retire. You got the message. Oh. Right. So, Matty's qualifying over as we see Cremnestro, I don't know what he's doing now. What's AI doing? So, QBR20 Nico is on pole. And we haven't said that, it's not the first time we said that this season. Alpha South is starting second alongside him, only 3/100ths of a second off him. V also in P3, only 8/100ths of a second behind him. Cameron in 4th, Jack Imac in 5th, Tony Sun in 6th, Davis 7th, Simon 8th, Fresh 9th, and MNK Boy running off the top 10. Bleep Gloop Bosch sat in 11th, Alper in 12th, so Mercedes. Ferrari lockout for the 6th row. Blue Gocky in P13, Ties in P14, Patrick P15, Joseph P16, Cremnestro in P17, and Aaron Ocon in P18, and I think it was Thrasher P19, and I believe it would have been a Black Raw in P20 because he retired early on. So the race will be an interesting one. Turn 1. It's quite a tight corner. There could be a few crashes into there. I don't know if anyone will start mediums. I say that Aaron Ocon and Black to Raw choose medium tyres and Thrasher and Albert. So 4 drivers out of the 10. Well, out of the 10, and a few more. Bleepy Bosch and Ties and Joseph, all deciding on mediums. None of the top 10 actually qualified on mediums, so they'll be all starting on softs. So we'll see a variety of strategies in the race. So, as we get to the formation lap now, QBR20 Nico will lead them off. And, one with size. Elfin Starfish, he will be on the Elfin will be on the inside, sorry. So if you can get a good start, get alongside with Nico, maybe try and get ahead of Nico before turn 1, before the braking zone, then he will be happy. V side P3, he'll be on the outside like Nico, just behind him again. Like Starfish, he can get a good start, and Cameron as well. He'll be right behind his teammate Elfin Starfish. I don't feel that's not Elfin. He'll be right behind his teammate Elfin Starfish, so he'll be hoping to help him out a little bit. Jack Imac starting P5. Any other strategies? Jack Imac starting P5. He'll put just clean start, and Tonyson as well. Aaron Ocon and Thrasher and Joseph all been disqualified from the formation. Davis starting P7 on the softs. Simon P8 on the softs as well, and Fresh and MK Boy. The softs as well. Reboot Bosch P11 on the mediums. And Alper P12 on the mediums, but he's disqualified. Luke Goggy starting on the softs. One of the few drivers starting on the softs outside the top 10. When you're on the softs outside the top 10, like Blue Goggy and like Patrick and like Cremnestro, and you're hoping for a good start because you really need it. And Blue Bosch is in there. You really need that good start on the softs because that's the reason you choose to go on them, is for that good start. But now, as the drivers slow down, these Aaron Ocon, Thrasher, Joseph, and Alper all got disqualified. Their tyres will be cold. A good job, none of them that high up. I mean, Alper's the highest in P12, but say if you were P3 and you had the cold tyres, oh god, that's not good. Nico's properly backing them up, so he doesn't have to wait a long time for people to catch up, so his tyres don't lose too much heat. I think someone's got off it. Yeah, back went off a bit. And now Nico, I think he's powered by his He's what do you call it, AI now, so they're gonna line up. We'll try and find. I mean, this is not a bad camera angle. It's just kind of great. We'll hide everything here. So. Messing around with it. Here we go. Here we go to 5 red lights. His lights out and away we go for ABS Tier 3, the finale. And Elfin Starfish has already got Nico into turn 1. And we wonder if we're going to have it straight away, and it has Elfin Starfish up into P1 as Joseph's been spinning in the back, but Nico's going to come back at him down the strip with DRS as they go side by side like Verstappen and Hamilton did. And Nico has to. Elfin Starfish keeps the position. V's in P3, but Nico's going to try and come back. He fakes to the outside and inside. Blue goes retired in the background. Will that trigger a safety car? Please no. Nico is still sticking with him, but I don't think there's been many position changes. Everyone's kind of stayed in the same as Jack Imac gets Tony's son. But back to the front two, Nico and Elfin Starfish. I can feel like these two will be battling all race long. Nico, it will get. I mean, he has a bit. Well, he has a lot less CRS than Elfin Starfish, but he gets a better run. The slipstream as well on Elfin Starfish here. He's gonna go inside. Elfin Starfish on the outside with returning to the inside. Nico's gonna go over the inside, but he just can't get a big. He got a bit of a better exit than Elfin Starfish, and now he's gonna try and get him at tier 4 again on the outside and make a bit of contact. Nothing too severe as Nico gets him, but Elfin Starfish will definitely want to stay up the inside now. He has the inside line again, and he's gonna get the better exit, and these two. And V's just got a bucket of popcorn as watching these two battle away. As now it's calmed down a little bit, but oh, is V's gonna be inside of Nico here? As V's just absolutely sent it on Nico. Nico doesn't want to give up the P2, but he has to, unless he sends up the inside here, and he does. That was very tight from Nico as V's pushed off the track as that gives Cameron a look at P3, but he has to go wide. Now Jack Imac might look at P4, but he isn't close enough to. And now Nico's more than a second off Starfish, so V overtaking him and forcing him to go side by side with him a little bit. Has not worked well as there's a spinner in the back, and that's Ty's F1. He has had a bit of a spin. As all these fastest laps can pile through, as V's now battling with Cameron. P3, Cameron now. Just like Elfin Starfish battling away with another driver. Here he comes. DRS has been enabled on this lap. But V gets DRS from Nico. Both ahead. As wow, what a first opening 2 laps. And V also, I don't know where he came from. He just came out of nowhere. I don't think Nico was expecting him to, but Nico will now be hoping to close the gap to Elfin Starfish, which he will also receive to battling V. As yeah, DRS train might start to form here. I don't know if there's any rain scheduled in this race. If there was, that would be very interesting. But I don't think, well, I don't know if there will be. As I said. But yeah, we'll stay on the front, guys, for a bit, unless I see some action at the back, people moving positions and everything. But Nico's again not 1 second, well, not within 1 second to Elfin Starfish. It's Patrick is left session. I'll try and get him back in quickly as Nico is defending from V. As V's gonna get oh, there's like contact there. I can't find Patrick anywhere. Where's Patrick? Right, I can't get Patrick's name. As V's not got Nico. As I can't find Patrick. Is it anyway? Oh, he's joined anyway. Right, let's go. So Elfin Starfish is nearly 2 seconds in front of P2, but V, now he's got past Nico. Will he be able to try and catch up to Elfin? I have no clue. I mean, he doesn't seem to be Nico. You can tell he just doesn't want to lose these positions. He's got a lot less ERS than anyone else. He's got less than 20% nearly. He's not going to try and use it. I think he's trying to save it now, but here he comes with the DRS. It's a pretty simple move. He's going to go on the outside, very close again, pushed off track. He's going to have to go off track there. And now the side by side to the left hand there, now using his DRS. The feed does not have, he's going to get in front of he tried to keep his nose there, but he just couldn't. And further back, Tony Sun and Jack Imac and now side by side. Jack got a bit off track and has to back out there to make sure that they don't collide. And now Cameron might try and go for a move on V. Does goes up the inside. All this contact. V gets pushed off and pushed wide. V as Tony Sun is now side by V. They make a big contact. And Tony Sun's left with no room there. I think that warning was a bit unfair from the game. He had no room to go on the track, and now with these battles it's just making his train bigger as it goes from second all the way down to P12 basically. But now Cameron, the man in on a mission, there's a yellow flag, and that's Aaron Ocon. He made a mistake as all the timings have absolutely gone AWOL. As Cameron's now up the inside of Nico, and Nico just can't get back at him now. The gap between Elfin Starfish and P2 is now nearly 3 seconds. Cameron is probably will want to keep in this P2 to try and defend his teammate here. And Nico just doesn't have the pace to catch up as V is in P4 now. Jack Imac on the back of him, and there's nothing much really going on apart from at the front. There's a yellow flag again. So Aaron Ocon who's had a spin. See, all the drivers that are in this train, as I was saying, Fleetwood Bosch sniffing up the inside of M&K Boy, just looking at it. They just couldn't get there. But Elfin Starfish must be having, he definitely is happy with that move he made in this. I'm not going to spin again. He's definitely happy with that move he made early on in this race on Nico, because it has paid off. He would have read a few more laps, maybe one off, but Nico got a bit more ERS, he's not using it. Cameron, it's a close death, but he does have that second DRS streak coming up as Davis and Tony Sun are battling for P6 here. And for back fresh and MK Boys, Tony Sun gets Davis here. Who's going to have the DRS? It's going to be Tony Sun. Davis using all the ERS he has. Tony Sun with the DRS flies off. Now Simon is going to go the inside of Davis as can't make it stick as V to the 3 second time penalty. Nico's 1/10, sorry, off. Cameron is now. Jack Imac is quite close to V here, and not really anyone else. Fresh. Oh, and there's a yellow flag, and that is Patrick. I think he's had a error. But yeah, currently it is an exciting period of this race at the front. Normally at the front, it's not like sometimes it can be boring, but it has been quite funny as Nico now. Can he try and get Cameron this time? He's got a lot more ERS. He's got like 30 more than what he had like last lap, but Cameron, he's got 90%. So he's gonna try and Cameron's not even using the ERS. Here comes Nico though up the inside. Cameron, can he do this with truck? No, he can't. Jack Imac just behind's got V, but V's on the inside. Jack Imac's now lost the position back, but he does have the ERS. There's a yellow flag behind, and that is for Black to Raw. I think he's had a spin. As Fleetwood Bosch is now getting M&K Boy. And up ahead, Cameron's got Nico back. V's now on the back of Nico. Will V, can V get Nico? I don't think he'll be close enough. And yeah, there's action everywhere really. This is a good race so far. As Elfin Starfish now is 2.8 seconds ahead of Cameron, 2.9. It's climbing every corner. Thrasher picks up a 5 second speeding in the pit lane. And I was going to say, I think that might be him retiring. I mean, he's a tier 4 driver, so it doesn't really matter what he does in this race. Or what happens. I said that to him straight now. If he straight lands, past him. But anyway, Nico is going to try and get the move on Cameron here. He just can't V. Jack Imac right on the back of V now. His blocked roll. Alpez got a few drivers who are pitting. But here comes Jack Imac. P4 here on V. Will he get him? No, he can have a straight line speed over V there. V goes wide. So that he's allowing Jack to get a better run on him. So yeah, Jack looks like he'll probably try and make a move on V as Aaron Ocon retires in the pits as well. Two of the tier 4 drivers retiring in the pits now. But V, he's not really close to Nico. He did close up to him like a bit ago. But he's trying to drop off him now. Nico isn't really close to Cameron either. But now, Jack Imac is on the back of V. Now V's got DRS off Nico, so that doesn't really help Jack all that well. As Nico, not Nico, V also has that speed advantage. Is Fresh and Felipe Bosch is, well, Fresh has got Felipe Bosch, but now Jack back on round the ball with Jack. It's not close enough, but I think Felipe Bosch is going to try and get back at Fresh, but he just can't. And now back to the train at the front. But Cameron's sort of, the gap between Cameron and Alpha Starfish is 2.3 seconds. So it's staying around that period of like that time every lap now. But V's made a bit of a mistake, and Jack might be able to punish V, I don't know. His Alpha Starfish is pit now, so he's going to try and do the undercut on everyone. As not really much going on now. Tonyson is now catching up to Jack Imac actually. So this train is now from first to down to about 7th. And Alpha Starfish is going to rejoin just ahead of Patrick. The other Haas. The Haas fighting all race up. Jack Imac though still on the back of Nico, not Nico, Nico though, he's nearly a second behind Cameron. Now the top 7, if Alpha Starfish has been that early maybe, then that might mean that other people are going to fit. Now Alpha Starfish pit onto mediums, which probably means that he'll be doing a 2-stop. But Cameron here, let's see what he will do. Is he going to pit? No. That is Jack Imac in the pit still. Yeah, Jack Imac's definitely not going out ahead of Alpha Starfish. Maybe Bosch has been 7th though on medium, which I didn't actually know. Now, well, news on medium, Nico now. He is on the back of Cameron, not close enough though. He actually now has more ERS than Cameron. He might want to try and use some of that. As now everyone's pitting, it's kind of calming down, but once everyone pits in and everyone's back to back close to each other, then it's going to get extended again on medium tyres. Patrick picks up a 3-second time penalty. Alpha Starfish is right behind Joe's as I form. He'll be hoping not to get stuck in traffic too long, and although the traffic is slowing down too much, his tyres F1 has got a 3-second. He's currently last on the hard tyre, so see how if he can get the race back on track. 11 seconds off Chronos on P17. P6, sorry. As no one else hits, it would seem. But Nico closing up every lap to Cameron. These two haven't picked up a penalty yet, unlike V and Tonyson. But we'll have to wait and see, as I think Elfin Starfish is going to get Jones here. He has. Nico is not close enough as Jack Imark's got Patrick Pitts, and Simon has got Davis. As Davis moves down to the section, Simon moves up to 5. But he's closer to Nico, or Nico's closer to Cameron. But Nico already nearly got 100% ERS. Now he's actually trying. I think he's trying to use some of it, as no one is looking again. But he doesn't use it here. He Cameron didn't either. So to have a battle of straight line speed. There's Davis is. Oh, as Davis gets into the grass end. There's a drifting for a Simon there. But that Nico is and there's V. Who's the inside? He's obviously not going to be able to dive on the Simon now. Gets past Davies again. And Tonyson's actually catching up to these guys now. Simon's 2 seconds off Tonyson, so Tonyson is starting to get towards these guys. And as I get towards these guys, he's right on the back of V. And V, who's been stuck behind Nico for so long, we're thinking, Tonyson, please overtake me. And maybe V will now try and overtake Nico now. V has got a lot more EMRS than Tonyson. A lot of people got more EMRS than Tonyson currently. As Jack Imark's got past his teammate. Or his team monitor. But now, we'll have to wait and see if anyone pits this lap. And Cameron pits, Nico pits, V stays out. So is Tonyson. Is now a 5-second would have ruined these guys' race now. I doubt any of them. I doubt Cameron will get out behind Nico. And he doesn't. It's V. Oh, it's V and Tonyson make big contact there. And Tonyson has to go very wide off the track. We've already seen Tonyson have contact with another driver, which wasn't his fault. I think V Anna drove him off track there. So Tonyson probably won't be happy with that. And you can understand why Simon's now in P3 and David Bosch on the medium, so Elfin Starfish is now in 7th. Nico in P10, so Nico has Jack Imark in front of him. And yeah, Nico did stay ahead of, and Nico did get for the Cameron, sorry. As V has now pit. As David Bosch gets past Simon. P2. Fresh pits. Alper stays out. He's also on mediums. He's up in Starfish now. Up being 5 of those drivers in the pit. As Nico gets past Joseph. And Cameron has also got past Joseph in the meantime as well. Cameron closes up there through the braking zone. Nico 3 seconds off Jack Imark. Tonyson I would think pits this lap. Yeah, Tonyson does pit, and so does Simon. They were the only soft runners from the start left. So Cameron now is gonna move if he has the pace to overtake, but Elfin Starfish in the meantime has got Alper. Alpera on the military side. Well, he's been on since the start of the race. Cameron has now got Nico in the meantime. But Nico will have DRS below Cameron. No, he won't. So now Nico's gonna fly past him now. And he does. And that's what them two will probably do for the time being. Just barely keep it. Where one goes through and they've won. It's V and Tonyson and Davis now behind Joseph, who is sort of keeps getting in front of these front runners, and it's probably annoying them. And Joseph probably getting annoyed as well because he's fighting now. Joseph gets on the grasser, and he actually moves out the way of V, and he's trying to hold it around here. So Tony, and now Davis gets to the inside of him, and now they are going to get back at from Jack Imac has got past him. There's now Nico's on the back of Cameron again. He's of him. I swear we've just seen this before. I think Cameron's just letting him through now. As Tonyson looked like he was going to go to the inside of me there. We've already seen V and Tonyson have contact just a few laps ago. Lap 18 out of 36, halfway through this race. Cameron is just in front of Nico now. Oh, in front, behind. I'm getting my words mixed up today, and yeah, it ain't great. But now, he's coming up the pace to get past Nico yet. He does. Well, I wonder what will happen on the next straight. Will it be a repeat of what we've seen 2 times in a row, maybe? Is V and Tony's gonna... Oh, and that is Jack Imac. Jack Imac's off the track. Jack Imac has gone off. Oh, and that is really not good for him. He's also on the subs, and now Tony's going to try and get past. Nico actually didn't get past Cameron. V's been spun! And V is now down in P11 and Jack Imac. Get past him. Jack has knock off the wing. So, I mean, if he keeps going full pace, then we might see him spin off or maybe crash with him, I don't know. Oh, if he has to avoid him. But Tonyson got past V. I don't know what happened between them two. Elf and Selfish now 4 seconds off Uber Bosch, and that Jack has come down very quickly. Nico 7 times off Cameron. Some chaos here on lap 20. Actually, it was lap 19 before. Blue Bosch. There's now Tonyson and Davis. Might have a go at Tonyson here. Simon's got past Joseph. And now V's down P11 battling Blocked Raw. Not the race, but from what it was going like, from what it was to now, not great for V. But 16 laps left in the Brazilian Grand Prix. A late safety car could shake this race up a bit, but I don't really want a safety car because it's boring to save this. As Blue Bosch now pits, and Elf and Selfish will be in the lead. Alper will stay out probably this lap and then pit next lap. Cameron's now going to get Alper and put a car in between him and Nico for the time being. As Davis and Tonyson still full sweet trouble. So Joseph and MK boys now. Blue Bosch, where's he going to come out? And MK boys Davis has been spun. Davis has hit the wall. And he lost some front ring, so I'm guessing him and Tony Son might have had some contest. And K-Boy has got past Joseph. Now Alper and Nico goes outside, and there's been a crash at the back. Felipe Bosch and back to Rob. Felipe Bosch just came out of the pits. Not ideal for him at all. That's kind of just put his race back into the mud. He was doing well on those mediums unless he didn't get damaged, which I don't think he would have, because he'd play a big run off every now. Nico is a one Red Bull 1-2 once again. What about Nico? This time to the V will be 27 once Alper hits now. Nico Alper is going to stay out another one. I am quite surprised by that, actually. Felipe Bosch has gone past Davis, but Davis obviously has that damage. So I'm guessing Felipe Bosch didn't get damaged. He did not. V is now looking at the back of the green Ataman of Joseph, but Nico is still behind Cameron. And Alper, considering he's on 21 lap mediums and these guys on 6, he's done well to keep with them. Fair play to Alper. Fair play to Alper. V's now got past Joseph. But Davis is retired, and I think that is a pit retirement. Flash is left. He's been in here for a while. He's believing Bosch picked up a 3-second time penalty. Is Nico now? He's 7 seconds off Cameron. It's Alper finally pits. Anyway, I think he'll come out probably just in front of his teammate or behind his teammate. Tony Son has obviously moved up a place. And I'm gonna see them. One of James's there's James's car. Now if I just come out behind him, as I said. See, man knows where people pit on unless they'll come out behind Black Straw. Yes. Got it right, let's go. So now, Nico, he is still, he's been behind Cameron for a while now in this race. And Cameron will be dreaded if he's got, 2 warnings or 1 warning, he'll be dreading those other warnings as he's got 1 warning so far, so he will not want to get another one. The other flags is actually, I don't really know why. Joseph's been on those mediums since the first lap. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. He probably wants to soften in, yeah. And the other flags with Davis is tight car. I don't really know why it hasn't tied him. Just going around. But Nico now. Cameron's only 1.8 seconds off Starfish. So, if Cameron catches up, then it's just taking Nico with him. I'm not sure what's in the pits now. The gap between Elf and Starfish and his team is getting quite small. So maybe Elf and Starfish isn't amazing on these mediums. He was good on the softs. Maybe on the mediums though. Actually, his mediums are a bit older. You can look at him. He did pit a few laps earlier. I can't really find such a one. Davis is AI. So yeah, I'll be just pull off because I can't be asked to just run around for the ghost. But no, it's going to keep going around a little bit. I don't think Starfish's car is actually appearing on the screen now, which obviously wasn't doing earlier. The Alper goes quickest in the race. He is on the soft soils. I think Davis's car is finally going to retire. Finally. So, Tyres has just got Black's pit. he's still getting followed by that. Simon's on the back of MK, but he's had a good race at Simon, and V's also good well from his spin with Tony Sun earlier. These guys for a bit instead of just Nico. I bet Nico will get Cameron now, as soon as I go off him. Oh, he's yellow flag looking, that's what I want to do this. I'm okay with pits. I'll be first softs. 2 off Starries and P5 and P6. Doing well. Nico now. A bit closer. Not close enough. Yeah, okay, bowling pits for softs. I really like my shooter. Now this is also with Red Bull and Haas. This is also very important for the constructors, because Nico Haas have I think a 19-point gap lead to Red Bull, who are in second. So Red Bull currently 25 plus 18. That will be what? 43, and then Nico's in third to 15. So Nico, I don't think Haas currently. I don't think Haas will win the championship with this. Well, with this result, how it's looking. So it is an interesting scenario we have here for the constructors as well. But only the race is second. The gap between Elfin Starfish and the Skimmer is on 1.8 second. Now Elfin Starfish, I don't think will want to pit, but I think he will have to. I think everyone that's on the means will have to block for offsets and fastest lap of the race. What the hell was that, guys? But Elfin Starfish, yeah, he's on a. He looks like he could do well here. I mean, if he pits, I doubt Nico or Cameron will try and take. I mean, they could take these mediums for what, 21 laps. I mean, Joseph did 22 laps on them, so you know we could see them do like any of really these drivers going far into the race with these tyres on them. Be this or no. Reboot Bosch. However, he is closing up to fresh. Fortune 5-0, and he is going to go on the outside of him. And gets past the Alpha Cameron's now right on the back of Elfin Starfish. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. What does Elfin Starfish do here? Because Cameron's been holding off Nico well now for basically all race, because he's been behind Elfin Starfish and everything like that. So does Elfin Starfish let Cameron through and try and defend Cameron or what? It is going to be. We'll have to wait and see what happens after the break. Elfin Starfish is Cameron could have done easy taken as well. That is an option. As for about back to Roy's up in the P11 after getting tyres and Patrick and stuff. And now here comes Cameron. He's going to overtake his teammate. The P1 Elfin Starfish. I don't think Elfin Starfish will want to bother this too much, because then he's just slowing himself down. Now he'll have DRS on Cameron. She's going to re-overtake Cameron. Nico though, he thought about it, but then Cameron quickly closed that opportunity in the gap for basically just for the overtake to happen. So yeah, Nico, I think if you were Nico, you'd be kind of frustrated, because you're just trying to, you've been stuck behind Cameron for so long. You've been wanting to go, you've been stuck behind him since probably what, like laps 17, 18, and you just can't get past him, you can't close enough or anything. Elfin Starfish isn't helping Nico either, obviously. Won't be. I would have been. But Elf and Starfish, you know, looking back at the start when he got Nico into turn 1, that was when we saw them two, you knew they were going to be battling a lot. Cameron now, he's going to go to the inside of Starfish. Nico is looking at them thinking, please can I just get one of these soon? I don't think that will happen. Elf and Starfish, I have a feeling will get his teammate back. Will he get his teammate back? No, he won't actually. Oh no. Alpez got Fresh for P8 now. The Fresh has got Alpez back. P and now Fresh. Now Alpez is back, there's a P8 back there. It's Nico nearly to catch the car back there. But we will have to see if Nico will get Alpha Starfish here. They both don't have any ERS, it would seem. And they can't get past. But we've only 5 laps remaining. No sign. I'm gonna be a safety car soon. I hope not. I touch forward. I don't want safety car. Well, these three have been. I'm gonna say that these three have been inseparable since the start of the race. Since Elf and Starfish made that move. Oh, Nico drifting, absolutely drifting through that corner. I mean, it's good for the viewers. Not good for him though. That's lost him a few attempts Elf and Starfish. And now Nico will probably be annoyed, but happy that he actually caught it, because if he didn't catch that, I think because if Ferrari's near us, it's sure. That is Ferrari's near us. Cable 53 seconds. He's in no one's on. 8 seconds off the nearest car, and 15 seconds ahead of the nearest cars. These guys here, P11, P12, P13, P14. Like, this is where I should be watching, because this is actually like where they're not close to each other. They're actually battling. And it's fun. It's in this way for like nothing but like position. Is now I'm actually gonna go back to the front quickly because it's Cameron off. Cameron's left. Oh no, 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 no. We can't have this. We can't have this. We can't have this. We can't have this. Cameron, get back. Cameron. Alfred Stafford has got you. Nico's gonna get Cameron here. Oh no. Oh, this is not how we should have gone. Yeah, this is where all the battling's going on. Oh, watch this for a bit. Jack Ironmark, he was at the front, remember? He's now in P50. Oh, and there's someone spawning that is Fresh. And now here comes Joseph. Oh, and there's contact between Joseph and Patrick. And that could have been so much worse. After Patrick's lucky to still be in the races, Cameron's now in P3. I invite Cameron back. He hasn't joined back yet. That's how yellow flags are one, as Alpez got his teammate, but I think Boot Bosch must have made a mistake. Oh, and he's done. And it's chaotic on the 34th lap here, so so much going on. Cameron's joined, but he's 2.5 seconds off Nico. So unless he finds some absolute, like, quick pace out of a magic bag, he ain't going to be able to catch up to Nico. Nico could take the win from Elfin Starfish here, which Elfin Starfish is hanging on to a thread by his Patrick there. Is off on in the distance. Cameron will take control of his car soon and just absolutely drive like a madman. There won't be any tips because now it's too late for safety car. And now this Jordan is retired. As Nico's fall about it. The timing has been glitches. Cameron's definitely back in the car now. He will be so annoyed that his internet disconnected him. As now, here comes Nico. He's gonna get up the inside of Elfin Starfish. Elfin Starfish will get to the RSO for the next straight, but can he do anything about what is happening? I don't know if he has any, if he can respond. Elfin Starfish will get to the RS. He's low on fuel here. Patrick's now retired in the pits. And I'm definitely doing injuries after this race, by the way. This means the next time race, I am not doing injuries. There's Felipe Bosch now down P12. There's more battling as V and Tony Sun, and there's made contact again. V and Tony Sun have made even more contact. As now there's another Felipe Bosch again. Cameron, no. He's only got one more lap. It looks like Nico will be taking the win. Unless Elfin Starfish is something. His tyres are a lot more worn than Nico's. What happened with Cameron there? We got disconnected. It kind of was annoying because it kind of ruined the whole race ending. As here comes Elfin Starfish. He may well get Nico on this final lap here, and it is the final lap here in Brazil. It has been a very fun race to commentate, and it has been an exciting race full of drama. And Elfin Starfish ran out of fuel. Elfin Starfish has run out of fuel. And as I say the word drama, more drama has happened here. As Elfin Starfish, who has been leading this race for so long, has run out of fuel. Cameron, basically like a relay race, gets the baton. And now, can he close the 2.5 second gap to Nico? Nico, I don't think he will be able to, but we don't know. Elfin Starfish he's hobbling home. V might take this P3 from him. But Cameron's run out of fuel. It's a Red Bull fuel disaster here. Cameron and Elfin Starfish have run out of fuel on the final lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Nico is going to come home to take the win here in Interlagos and the final win of the season. Cameron is on the final straight, but V and Tony Sun are gonna get him. He's run out of fuel and he sees the cars go past him. Cameron's gonna get P2 from penalties. Cameron still gets P2 from penalties. V gets P3, Tony Sun P4, Elfin Starfish gets P5, Simon gets P6, Albert finishes at P7, MNK by P8, Jack Imac and Black Ferrara battling for P9 here. But boy oh boy, what an interesting final lap. I thought Elfin Starfish and Cameron had those podiums in the back. Jack Imac, oh, and Black Ferrara's in the ball. And Jack Imac's going to finish in P9 as well, ran out of fuel. And now, what an ending. Fresh. What an absolute dramatic end as Fresh is going as slow as he can go across the line currently. Outcome Nastro is donuts. Okay. Oh my god. Right, we'll get those podium places men in. So it was Nico, V, and Cameron. Yeah, Simon. A lot of people ran out of fuel at the end there, and yeah, one of the people in the party, not V, one of the other people in the party that finished on the podium did run out of fuel. Make sure you include your audio, guys. So, yeah, sometimes it doesn't do that, which is annoying. It's alright. So your race rundown. Nico takes the win here in Brazil. Cameron finishing in P2 after running out of fuel on the last lap. V in P3. Oh yeah, and you got disconnected. V picks up P3. And Tony Sutton finished in P4, Elfin Starfish in P5, Simon P6, Alper P7, MNK by P8, Jack Imark in P9, Ties in P10, Fresh P11, Cribnestro P12, Black's Raw in P13, Bleep Bosch in P14, Patrick P15, Joseph P16, Davis P17, Aaron Ocon P18, Frosher 19th, and Blue Goggy 20th. So, guess I'll start off with V. How did you find that race, V? Yeah. That ending. Yeah, I saw that. Mhm. Yeah, they both ran out of fuel. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that when you and Tony had a few incidents where you came together, but overall a strong race from you today. Cameron. That's sector 2, eh? How much fuel did you start on? Because I did get a question from someone in the chat. Ah. Yeah, because I saw Elfin Starfish run out of fuel. I was like, okay, and then I saw you had like the flashing light. I thought, okay, and then I saw you run out of fuel. I was like, oh no, and then I was just at the end you could see you just struggling as 27 just got past you. Yeah, so in the end you did get P2 and disconnected, so it could have been a lot better though. Yeah, if it wasn't for the disconnect, you definitely could have won that. So, I mean, still a good race. I don't know what that means for the constructors. I don't know since when they've been... Yeah, I think... Yeah. Yeah, he finished 5th. So... the gap was 19 points between Red Bull and Haas. Right, so I think that, well, unless something happens in Haas. So Nico, the race runner, you've pretty much, well, apart from Elfin Starfish got you on the line, and then you, Cameron, and Starfish were basically just inseparable that whole race. You stayed together, you raced together, you battled together, and you and Cameron just kept swapping that straight where you get him on the start finish, and then you get him on that straight, and then, I mean, how did you find that race? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well, Elfin did pit earlier. Yeah. Elfin Starfish. He was. I think. I think he got. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he's from by himself. I don't know. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, Elfin Starfish obviously had that he did put earlier, so you guys were just able to catch up. But yeah, the race was dead quick because obviously there was no safety car. If there was a safety car, it would have like gone a lot slower. It's quite an exciting race at the front as well. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So obviously the final race of the season. So you guys are excited for next season, obviously. So hope. Um. Yeah. Hoping you guys have a fun rest of your break until next season. And that has been yeah, thanks. That has been tier 3 here at Brazil. A lot of action and a lot of drama at the end, especially with 2 Red Bulls running out of fuel there. I've been Fastscoped, and I'll see you guys maybe next time. I don't know. Don't really know when next time will be. Goodbye.